Hey guys, I'm Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my holistic breakfast of a green smoothie. But before we get into making the smoothie, I just want to share with you what a holistic breakfast even is. A holistic breakfast isn't just a healthy breakfast. It's really choosing a breakfast that is going to fuel you with what you need in the morning and that really helps you feel good and ready to take on the day ahead. So yes, this will often be more of those healthy foods because the healthy foods are really normally what make our body feel good, right? So today I'm making this green smoothie not because it sounds like the healthy choice, but because it's really gonna fuel me for what I need. I am not a morning person at all, and having something like a smoothie that has a lot of fresh, raw ingredients is really energizing for me. So it helps me to feel really energized and more alive in the morning. So if you want to eat more holistically, ask yourself what you need and then think about what foods will help you embody those qualities. So in the winter, a smoothie might not be the choice I go for, right? I might opt for something more like oatmeal that's more cozy and warming if that's what I need at that time. So that's really what holistic eating is all about. I do have a whole video on that, so I'll link that in the description down below. But now that you have a basic understanding of where I'm coming from when I use the term a holistic breakfast, now let's get into the rest of this video where I'll show you how to make this green smoothie. Okay, green smoothie time. So first we need to get some greens. So I'm going to my garden to get some. We're using kale for this smoothie. So of course, if you don't have a garden, using kale from the store is perfectly fine. But I will say that there's something a little extra revitalizing about eating food that you've grown yourself. Going out and harvesting some of the food that I'm using for my breakfast does make this process a little more holistic for me. And eating foods that you've just picked fresh really does feel different for your body. So even if you could just do some container gardening, I do highly recommend it. Of course, I know this isn't possible for everyone, and the rest of the ingredients in this smoothie are store-bought anyway, so do what you can. Okay, to start, I'm just giving my kale a little wash, especially since it's just from the garden. Sometimes I find a lot of caterpillars and stuff on here, so I do want to give it a good rinse. Any kale varieties are fine to use for this smoothie. I'm using dinosaur kale and just like a regular kale variety. I'm not really sure what this one is called specifically. And as you can see, I do put a decent amount of greens in the smoothie, and the fruit that we're going to use is going to really kind of cover up that green taste. But we do want to get those fresh greens in there to help revitalize us and give us the energy we're looking for. The base of our smoothie is going to be yogurt. Any yogurt's fine. I'm using a plain yogurt and I use about a cup of yogurt. You'll kind of see as I make this smoothie, I'm really bad with measurements. I kind of eyeball a lot of things. So about a cup of yogurt. And then you're gonna fill it up with some water. So I fill that up to about 3 cups to start, and then I'll add more water later on. I recommend blending this in 2 steps, so blending the kale first and then the rest of the ingredients, or maybe in more steps if you don't have a high power blender. I'm using a Vitamix, which is pretty powerful. It really blends everything down pretty easily, so you may just need to do more steps if you have a different blender. So we'll blend up the water, yogurt, and kale first. And look at that beautiful green color that creates. It's nice when you can get a serving of vegetables in the morning already. Next up, you're gonna put 1 banana in. And then you can use any fruit that seems like it's not gonna last much longer. So right now I have this nectarine, which is kind of getting soft. So I'm just gonna throw that in the smoothie. So this is kind of what I do is I'll usually use a banana, I use some frozen fruit, and then any fruit that is like, you know, getting close to its time. So we want some protein in this smoothie so that it's more filling. So we already added the yogurt in. So next we're gonna add in some chia seeds. Like I said in the beginning, I'm really not good at measurements on what I do for my smoothie. I use 2 scoops, which it probably comes out to a 1/4 cup. And also if this smoothie is looking really massive, this is gonna serve 4. So this is gonna last me and my husband for 2 mornings. And for some more protein and just good flavor, we're gonna add some peanut butter. Lastly, I add my frozen fruit. So I'm choosing to use frozen mango, and I've also been really liking adding frozen cranberries in lately. That's kind of a new addition for me. They also just feel really cool when they're frozen. Look at these beauties. Okay, so we're gonna blend all that up now. The fruit's gonna make it taste really good, but it's going to get rid of a little bit of that beautiful green color that we just had, but that's okay. And add water as you need. So if you need more water to thin out the smoothie, you can add more water in. And like I said, this is gonna serve 4, so if it's just for you, you'll get 4 breakfasts out of this, or if you also have to feed your spouse, you get 2 breakfasts out of it. And now you get to enjoy your smoothie. And since this is a holistic breakfast, I recommend having this in a spot where you feel a sense of calm and peace. For me, that's my living room where I have all my plants, or I could have gone outside as well. But choosing a spot to mindfully have your breakfast and just being grateful for all the ingredients that have gone into it. So that's all from me for today. That's your holistic breakfast of a very green smoothie. I hope you enjoy it. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.